Hello and welcome to another update video about ETH. The situation on the ETH chart hasn't changed, but things are already starting to come down here again. So again, very choppy price action. In contrast to Bitcoin, ETH didn't even make another high. So it can still very much be that our wave 4 topped here at around 1663 and that we're now in the fifth wave to the downside. This move up here so far was only a 3-wave move, and at the moment I just go with this wave count, okay? And this is a valid wave count as long as the 1659 level is not broken to the upside. Above 1659, we are also likely going to break above 1664, which is sort of the threshold for the larger fourth wave. So a break above that level will force a re-evaluation of the chart, but it would likely not change a lot. I would most likely just consider this a larger corrective structure. Yeah, I looked at it again. What I showed you yesterday is not wrong that this could be a 1-2 in the larger B wave we discussed. But first of all, I would just explore if we are in a wave 2 correction instead of a wave 4. So it has the room to go a little higher, and that would be based on the count that we say a wave 3 bottomed here on the 31st of August. So basically how we had it initially, but it's an unreliable wave count because the wave 4 is a bit too short. In this scenario, then we would be moving up in a wave 2. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But at the moment, nothing changed. So I still watch if wave 4 topped here at 1664. It didn't break resistance. This could be the 1-2 setup of the already unfolding wave 5. And that move should take us below 1576 as long as price stays below 1664. Because above that level, I have to reinterpret the chart. How would that look like? So the reinterpretation of the chart would just basically mean that this third wave bottomed here, fourth wave here. So it would still be a corrective structure, just with a bit of a larger bounce, okay? So basically, I won't put all the labels on the chart, but it would mean this is a wave 1 to the downside. And price is now moving higher in a wave 2. But it would have to be a WXY structure as it seems. So at least that's best I can tell due to the choppy nature of what's happening here. So I would or is it? Yeah, no, let's see if it would likely be a W. Then the X wave would sit here and the Y wave higher. A very, very choppy move that would be. And then within the, and I'll make that yellow as well. Or actually white, doesn't matter. Oops, not red. Yeah. And then within the Y wave, we have an ABC structure. A wave, B wave. Yeah, and this is a C. Okay, no, that's fine. So actually what I showed you yesterday was absolutely correct. Because then we can put in here this potential, no, it would have to be here. 1, 2, and then this, yeah, ideally would unfold like that, right? So third wave. The problem is, if this is the count, the C wave would have to unfold as a diagonal structure, so it's already messy, okay? Which is of course possible. But the C wave highlighted here in yellow of wave Y would have to unfold as a diagonal. So I'm gonna take it off the chart again because this is very messy and just a bit of speculation. Until we break above 1664, we won't know. But this is the count I would probably go with, okay? I would go with. And as I explained to you yesterday, we already have a support level here that if broken opens already the trapdoor to lower most likely. That's the 50% FIB level, that's at 1641. That's going to be support. So if that level breaks today, then we're likely already heading lower. Yeah, it's bear in mind, we're dealing here really with microstructures within a correction. It's low probability work. So whatever I tell you here can change quickly, but obviously not much is going on the chart other than a little bit of up and down. So we try to keep it interesting. But anybody who wants more reliable structures, focus on the bigger picture. Yeah, and so we move it back to where we had it. If I can remember, but yeah, we should be, because we've been talking about that all week. But yeah, you know, not much else to talk about here. So yeah, this is sort of the, yeah, and then it should ideally follow through. This is still valid, this interpretation here, as we had it before, and then this was just an ABC, right? So this is sort of what I go with until 1664 breaks, but it's worth knowing what will be resistance if 1664 breaks to the upside. The key resistance level, in my opinion, to watch will be 1715. I mean, 1691 is resistance and 1715 if 1664 breaks to the upside. So these are the levels, in my opinion, to watch then. But again, it's really the 1715 level that matters. Maybe I take 1691 out because it's just for info. Key is that if we are in a wave 2 higher, price should not exceed 1715. If it does, then we're likely dealing with this high B wave, which could go into the $1850, $1900 region. But the point I try to make is all of these moves would likely be corrective and it could still sell off further later. Let's see. I mean, today we should get some clarity. At the moment, again, the primary scenario is still down from here. I know it's frustrating. Yeah, that's my update about ETH. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.